Okay, let's move to a totally different topic. There's a new study showing the future of weight loss perhaps could be brain zapping, a brain zapping device that you strap to your head. So researchers there are exploring an approach that would focus on the mind instead of the stomach. The idea was stimulate these parts of your brain that would go right towards your appetite.
Would you try it?
It seems less invasive than, say, if you were doing like a shot, like an Ozempic or Wegovy or one of those for the rest of your life. Yeah. Seems less invasive, obviously, than like a gastric bypass surgery. But you know, and from what I understand, you hardly feel the zaps there in your brain.
So you want to volunteer first?
So what if it like malfunctions or something?
And all of a sudden, I just need to eat everything.
Zapping brains. I think you should just stop.
Instead of weight loss, you're worried about something else.
Gentle stimulation is what they call it. But it's a very small study here. It's happening in South Korea. They only studied, a couple dozen people.
For 2 weeks?
They did it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They
Did
found
you volunteer at
that it worked. I did not. I did not take a trip to South Korea to do this recently.
It was a deal.
Hey, that's what Heather was. Heather was off the last couple of days. She was in South Korea.
Good deal. But the idea is that, you know, I've talked to a lot of people who take these weight loss medications, and they say what it does is it reduces the food chatter in your brain.
What do you mean? Like
so what I mean is when you are taking these medications, you're not constantly thinking about food. What did I just eat? What am I going to eat next? Those types of things. The chatter goes down. It's you know, part of it has to do with what's happening in outside of your brain, in your body outside of your brain. But if you could figure out something in terms of how to help with impulse control, how to get that chatter to go down in your head, you can see how this would be pretty effective.
Well, yeah, out of sight, out of mind, right? So all of a sudden, I'm not thinking about it as much. I'm not doing this though.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It was the same thing with LASIK. It's like I have no interest in.
If someone,
I'll let other people do that first.
yeah.
Oh, watch, yeah.
You know, it's
after a
kinda the
couple
same
hundred,
concept.
then
Maybe I'd give.
I'll look into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's something you struggle with, I mean, you could do this at home, right? You could do this here. Now, the other thing they say, what they also say is like if you know that you're an emotional eater, maybe a stressful time is coming up, maybe this is one of those things where you would use that at that time.
Ahead of time, yeah.
Right.
Preventative.
Do what part at home?
The zapping.
You can zap yourself at
you're right.
home.
Ultimate,
Okay.
like this is not available right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
But something eventually, if this were to become something.
And I like the way, Joseph, you just said that. It's almost, it's preventative. Like it's a way to stop it before it even presents itself to be a challenge.
Yeah.
So in theory, it sounds great.
It's like, can't meet you for lunch, got a zap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm too busy. I got to zap.
Got a
Sorry.
zap, got a zap, got a zap.